I'm feeling low.
Hey guys, welcome to day 57 of this journey so far. So a lot of things have happened in the last week, and a lot of things haven't happened in the last week. So two contrasting situations. So finally, last week we cracked the 150. So I'm pretty wrapped about that. Finally got out of the 150. Got into the 159s, and I couldn't tell you how much happier I could have been. Also, last week we finally cracked the 20 kilo mark. I got into the 161.4. Super happy about that. And by Friday, we had hit the 150. So so. Very excited last week because two big milestones, got the 20 kilos done, and the 150. So that was the first highlight of the week. What hasn't really happened is since Friday I've been kind of stuck in the 159. So this morning 159.2, yesterday 159.2. Okay, I haven't been perfect. I haven't been a good boy about it. On Saturday there was there was a little party, so there's some drinks and food. Yesterday, it was kind of a light day, but so still in the 159s, but I'm hoping by this week we could kind of make some headway into the mid 150s. Hopefully by when I kind of touch base next Monday, I can kind of report to you that we're at 159. So, we're in the mid 150s. So, those things have been going quite well on that front. Regime-wise, now I'm not sure if I'm pretty certain I told you that my sister sent me a little care package of kale powder and pea protein. And what I have been doing is using them alternately. So the kale powder, I put it into my juices now because I was struggling to get some good juice with green like strong kale or green vegetable in component into my juices. So I'm adding about 5 grams to 10 grams of kale powder into my juice a day now. So that kind of helps. But what I do alternatively is the pea protein, which is a vegan protein. I use that, so it's 1 day juice, 1 day pea protein, or the smoothie. So what I do with the smoothie is I add pea protein, which has actually got a chocolatey flavor, 2 bananas, 2 small sugar bananas that we get out here, and soy milk, and blend it all together. I guess you could put honey and things like that. I don't put in there. I'll try and keep the sugar levels down as much as I can. And that gives me a pretty thick smoothie, but it also it's quite filling. It's very, very filling. Unlike the juice, which I find I got to drink a lot of juice to kind of get full. The pea protein shake, 2 glasses, and I'm kind of quite comfortable. So in that side of things, it's quite good. The pea protein, I put about 25 grams to 50 grams because I make a double pretty much. And that's my day. I guess, there are people that have been on the shake diet, and that probably fits in, it may go with that. But like I said, I'm not substituting a meal. That's my meal for the whole day. And like, again, I'm not feeling hungry. Drinking a lot of water and keeping things going that way. So as far as diet and food goes, that's kind of where we're going. Exercise-wise, now, so I've introduced, so a couple of new things have happened in the exercise world. I've added a new regime to my exercise, which is some circuit training. I found an app called Workout It, I think it's called. I'll put, the link will come up in a minute. And what it is, it's like a guided workout, which you can do in your house. No equipment needed. No, you don't need to do anything special. You can just do it straight from your living room, and it's guided, so it kind of works in 30-second batches. I'm still on the beginner, and it's not easy. I can guarantee you that it is not easy at all. There is what I'm doing right now is a component of yoga and I guess, some cardio in there, and there's a lot of stretching. So, and I'm not the most flexible guy, and yoga's never been something that I've been very good at, and that's kind of what's been showing. So, but in the I try and do 15 minutes of that. The last 2 days, I only started 3 days ago. The last 2 days, I did it at night. This morning, just before I started recording now, I've done it in the morning. I'm trying to bring that as my morning routine, and then I have the gym in the afternoon, which is, and I'm still going, half an hour on the elliptical, and burning off some good calories and burning, getting some energy levels up again. So in that front, things are quite good. Routine's going well, and I'm quite happy with it. I think I also mentioned last time that I've added a bit of meditation into my program, and that's also kind of going. I've been a bit slack the last couple of days because I haven't stopped to really do too much meditating. But I do find when I do the meditating, it kind of helps. I don't know. It's just one added, bit of body, mind, and spirit, I guess. So yeah, I find that does kind of relaxes me a little bit. I mean, I haven't hit. It's been very busy where I am the last couple of days. Excuse me. It's been very busy where I am the last couple of weeks. Really, not really a couple of days. So it does help to kind of stop for a minute and have some thoughts to yourself. So yeah, that's kind of what's happening on that front. I am starting to introduce food slowly into my diet. The reality is, I can't be juicing for the rest of my life. So, and I did say initially this was going to be a 2-month plan. It's kind of working to bring food and drink involved in slowly, but I guess everything's with a bit of moderation. So I'll see how it goes. I don't feel any different. I am feeling a lot more sore from the gym and the exercise side of things. So maybe I'm going a bit too hard, but in the same sense, the body doesn't want to stop. I'm going to gym at like 10 o'clock at night sometimes because I just need to get that routine in. So in that side of things, things are good. Feel great. Feel much happier. Finally in the 159s. Now I need to start making some progress out of to move out of this 159 mark and get into the 150s. So I guess I remember the hardest part of doing this with the first time, if there was any motivator, was watching the scales come down. I think that's probably when I last started doing exercise and things like that, the motivation wasn't there. Even though you're working your guts out, the scales aren't coming down. Finally now the scales are coming down. So that's kind of been the motivator to just keep on going and going and going. So yeah, to the last couple, to be stuck on 159 the last 4 days, admittedly not, haven't really kept really well to the program and things like that. It kind of gets a little bit frustrating because every day, I've been losing 300-400 grams, and then every 2 days I'm nearly losing a kilo. So so it is starting to get a little bit frustrating. But let me keep you updated next week. I'll touch base again. But other than that, keep boosting, and thanks for all your support. And keep boosting. See you next time.